Hi guys, and welcome to the Disney Toy Collector. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Disney Sofia the First Royal Prep Academy, and this is a pop-up backpack. This is new to the market, and I'm just going to give you a quick look around the box and see, to give you a better idea of what you're going to get. So you see that it says that it's going to be suitable for people who are 3 years and above, and I think that's mainly because you get these little figures in there which are quite small. We can see that it says with lights. You can see there it's going to be a backpack or a handbag. You can use it as a backpack or a handbag, but then when you fold it out it's actually Royal Prep Academy once you fold it out. I'm just going to get the box turned around and see what's on the back for us. Okay, so looking at the back of the box, we can see here that it's saying that it comes with lights, and that you do get four characters included. Also, it says up the top here, it comes with 70 stickers. So, I mean, I'm guessing that's going to be to set up the library and things like that, looking at this inside. But it's hard to tell what we're actually going to be able to do with this without getting it out of the box. So, without further ado, I shall get this out of the box and we'll take a look at what we've got inside. Right, so once you've got it out of the box, this is what the satchel looks like. At the moment, it's just a plain purple satchel, some straps on there. It is hard plastic, but what you do get with the pack is this sticker sheet. So there's going to be a lot of detail to actually add to Royal Prep when we do get it open, but also you've got the shield sticker there, which I think is for the front of the satchel itself, just to give it a bit more detail. There's some very small stickers there as well. You can see why this has been made 3 years and above, because if you look at the size of these figures, there's Fauna, I think, and Sofia herself. They are tiny. It's not an amazing resemblance to Sofia, if I'm being honest, but then again I suppose there's only so much you can do with a figure that's like an inch high. So I mean, you're going to want to keep these away from really small children, because they're just going to get eaten in no time. I have had a go of opening up the backpack, and I will show you in just a second what this does when we actually open it up. What we're going to do is we're going to lift these two tabs at the top here, and it is kind of deeply impressive to behold. So let's just get it open and see what you think when you actually see it in action. Right, so I'm going to do my best to try and open this for you so you can see it on camera. Just these two tabs. This is quite tricky to do actually, but you'll see why in a minute. And when you open it up, the whole thing just unfolds in front of you. I'll just sort this out of the way. Just folds up out the top there. Just push it back a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I'll turn it round so you see all of that just unfolds out of nothing out of the backpack. Spin it round here so you can see as well. You've actually got the show jumping area, so you can put Minimus on there, and the little bushes flop up and what have you. I've not added, as you can see, I've really not added any of the bits and pieces to this yet. I've not gone ahead and put all the stickers on and what have you, but you can get a really good idea. I mean, you've got the clock tower over there. It does light up this, and the figures are going to do something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some batteries popped in this, and then we'll give you a quick demo of what it does when it's all lit up. Right everyone, we've got the batteries in, so let's just see what we can make this do. There's your on-off switch. You switch that on there, you can see your lights come on and the kind of dance hall down there. And I believe if we put, I'm just trying to do this while holding the camera, it's a bit fiddly. We put Fauna on a slider there. There she goes. If we slide her across, oh, she's come off. If we slide her across, I'm going to try and show you this, the blackboard comes on and lights up. Now that I've got to say, she falls off that, and the light doesn't really stay on. Having had a little bit of a tinker with this off camera just before coming to film it, for all that it's ingenious in the way that it kind of folds up and springs out, which is, as I said before, you know, very, deeply impressive, I'm not blown away by it inside, to be honest. The figures are very, very small. Fauna, as an example, just there, she just doesn't do what she's supposed to do. You've got to kind of stand there holding her in place to make the blackboard light up, because the switch just springs back on itself. You know, you can kind of put Minimus onto this kind of thing here, and he's supposed to kind of fly down and round the tower, and it's just really, really tricky to do. He just falls off constantly. Let's try it. I mean, let's show you this. Put your figure in there, and what you're supposed to do is pull the switch here to move him up and down the kitchen. Sorry, to apologise, pulling the wrong one. So that moves well enough. You got this here to use to turn the pages of the book. That's nice enough, and obviously once you've got the stickers on there, that's going to give it a bit more detail. You know, if you're moving it around this way so we can have a look outside, the idea is you're supposed to kind of get Minimus to fly over these barriers here. So let's just see if we can get him set up and see what that looks like. There we go. I've got Minimus on there now, so you can just give him a push around. He kind of flies around over the hedges and the fences. Honestly, I think this is going to be broken very, very quickly in my house. For all that it is impressive the way that it folds out, and I'm sure the kids might enjoy it, these little figures, you know, bear little resemblance to the actual characters from Sofia the First. You know, they're just kind of small figures. They're going to be eaten by small children or lost behind the sofa. And, you know, the plastics, everything on this, because it folds, obviously, they're just dead flimsy. They're just really, really flimsy, and I can just see it being broken to pieces in a matter of minutes by my, you know, 3-year-old and 5-year-old. They're going to get their hands on this, they're going to lose all the pieces, and it's going to be in bits in no time. I'm not really sure what the point is of having the light that comes on and off, and the batteries. I'm a little bit disappointed it doesn't do more, to be honest. I thought that maybe, you know, I mean, you've a dance floor here, and I'm not even bothered showing it you, because I just think it's like, well, you know, really? We've gone to all the trouble of putting some batteries in it, we couldn't have made that motorised. You know, it's just, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not happy with it. I think it's, I don't think it's very good at all. It's $39.99 this, so it's 40 quid. And quite honestly, if I could, I'd be taking it back, because I just don't think it's worth the money. Sorry, would I spend my money on it again? No, I wouldn't. Trying to be honest, I don't want to be one of these people who just goes around showing you every toy going, this toy's really cool and you need to go and buy it, because I guess if you were a real hardcore kind of Sofia fan, there might be some value in this, but I just think it's overly complex. It is really hard to fold back up into the satchel, by the way, once you have got it extended like it is here. So, like, you know, if you're a 3 or 4-year-old trying to fold it back up, you're going to get frustrated, and it's going to end up getting flung across the room and smashed into a million pieces, I would imagine, in no time flat. Can't recommend this one, honestly, people. I would say save your money and buy some other Sofia branded merchandise. There's lots of it out there, and most of it is better than this. sorry to be such a downer on this one, but that's the truth. If you like what you've seen in this video, not necessarily the toy, then please tune in again, because we do uploads daily, and as always, don't forget to subscribe.